If he did it, by the time he get up to preach, he'll be worn out. He done run the parking lot. He done run behind the children, run into the store. He done fixed the air conditioner because it broke down. Somebody done vomited on the floor, he done got that up, then he done ushered, he done greeted. By this time he's stinking, so I hope he don't even greet the visitors. Right. And then we're gonna say we want him to preach. What kind of stinking word are we gonna get? Amen. But if we share the load, then pastor will be anointed to preach us a word, what? In season. Amen. Another thing that I wrote, and this works in the home and in the church. Another thing you can do in the home is you can have a big cleanup day once a month. All right. Now, we got to do something every day so the house don't get junky and nasty. But then if you do a big thing once a month, letting everybody know, don't plan to go nowhere on Saturday morning, third Saturday. That's our big cleanup day. I mean, it's just like a spring cleanup, and I said, well, I won't even say that because I get into my other. But everyone has a chore. Now the family is doing things together. All right. Now, family days cover this. In my family, with my young people, with my children, we had a day in the week, because the children are in school, we had a day in the week where we would meet and we would celebrate everybody's accomplishments. We go in the living room, dining room, wherever, and we sit down and I would talk and open it up. And I would start. I would say, this week for Daddy has been a very, very good week. I was able to meet with the mayor and talk to the mayor about a city project. I was able to do my job and there wasn't a whole lot of major problems. This blessing came in. I got a check in the mail. I didn't know I was going to get it. I paid off a bill that I don't owe no more, whatever. I shared it with them, and I said, everything going all right in Daddy's life. Next, Lady Skipper. She would go through her list. All right. And if there were problems, though, you listed that also, so the family knows what you're doing, because we are a unit. So now I'm letting the family know what problems I have, plus what victories I already have. All right. And then we would hear from the children. All right. He would tell us about his school day, but that's all they had, school day. And but if they had problems or issues, all right, then Daryl, and then Derek. Okay? So we would discuss our issues, and then if there were problems, we knew what we had to do, because we asked the question, what can we help you do, Mary, to make things better in your life? Dr. Mary is my daughter, and she, when we were doing our little round robin, she told us about some issues. And so now I'm asking Mary, what can the family do to help you get victory in that area? Is that unity or is that unity? Who better to help you than the family? Now, look what you got going on in your life. You got mama, daddy, and your brothers and sisters praying for you, because we know everything you're dealing with. Unity. Amen. Talk to me. Don't slap me down there if I'm talking good now. Amen. So there go. Now, also at the end of that, we would have a prayer round table. Still keeping this unity intact, Deacon. Keeping this unity intact. Because some of you mentioned pray together. Everybody, once again, now Daddy would lead off in prayer. And most of the time I did that in the beginning. Daddy would lead off in, I wouldn't pray when the sanctifies Hukumosaya, he come outside pray. He, hobo, shaka. The children didn't understand tongues. so I couldn't go that deep. You know, but I would pray for me, pray for my wife, and call each child by name. This is setting precedence also. This is setting precedence with your children and your family. Okay, so we would do that. Then we would all, since it was 3 of them and me and my wife, we would just be one unit. We would let each one of them at the first weekend of the month, we would pick a place that we would go to eat each weekend, whether it was Saturday or Sunday. And so Pastor Darnell had the first week, Deacon Darrell had the second week, Brother Darius had the third week, and then we had like the 4th week. And so wherever they said they wanted to go to eat, we would go eat. All right, and back that time we were eating a lot of Captain D's because they found out Captain D's had good hush puppies, and then they started putting ketchup on hush puppies, and so we were going to Captain D's a lot. And then we introduced them to Chinese food, which they didn't want none when we first mentioned it. One day we got them over there, and they found out it wasn't dog meat, and they fell in love with the Chinese food, and every week they moved to a Chinese place. Amen. But we were doing things together, and that kept us together as a unit, as a family. And so if there were problems in their lives, we got to know it because we communicated what? Often. All right. And then not only did we eat together, Sister Clarissa, somebody said, and somebody had mentioned prayer, we worshiped together. Amen. This would stop that part that mom and dad are going to church, but we're leaving children at home. If we're unified, let's also worship together.